A number of factors are posing a threat to Jamaica's coffee industry. The competitiveness of the product is proving difficult due in part to an insufficient infrastructure, high production costs, and low yields. Coffee farmers in Jamaica are reportedly producing less than 35 boxes per acre.
Coffee farmers in Costa Rica, Colombia, Brazil, they're actually doing somewhere in the region of 150 to 250 boxes per acre. There are farmers in Jamaica that are actually doing between 100 and 150 boxes per acre. So a part of the strategy is to help the current coffee farmers to move their productivity from 30 boxes to 90 boxes over a period of time. One of the things that we have agreed with government, that is a Coffee Exporters Association, we came to government and proposed that Jamaica imports about 500,000 kilograms, which is about 1.1 million pounds of coffee per annum. And this is used for blending because there's now a new requirement that you have to blend Jamaican coffee with at least 30% of Jamaican coffee with other coffee grown. So you have to, because we're not cultivating adequate non-Blue Mountain coffee, we have to import that. So, but we said to the government, impose a tax on the coffee that we're importing and use that tax now to, we call it an import cess, to expand the Jamaican coffee industry, to support the farmers. And so that was implemented sometime in 2018. And what we're saying the government should do is to use that tax now to support the farmers, to supply fertilizer, to set up a price stabilization fund, so that when the farmers are having challenges with prices, then you can go to that stabilization fund to top them up. We can provide chemicals and we can provide research and development. But one of the things that we have placed, that is the Coffee Exporters Association, on the table is that annually in the Ministry of Agriculture's budget, there should be a production incentive program for coffee farmers, and that in itself will assist or subsidize or support, because some people don't like you to use the word subsidize. So let me use the word support. Support the coffee farmers in their agricultural practice to ensure the trees can be healthy and so they can get great bearings to increase their productivity from 30 boxes per acre gradually to up to maybe 60, then 70, then 90 boxes on a progressive basis.
Pre-de larceny is another factor stakeholders in the coffee industry have to grapple with. They hope to clear this hurdle by putting in place a coffee registration program.
It is alleged that these guys had guns. They went on a coffee farm and they told the workers to leave, and they stood there to reap the coffee. When you go to the police says only 2 of us are available. There were over 10 or 14 of them on the farms, and therefore they were allowed to pick the coffee from a property that doesn't belong to them, leave, and sold it without any possibility of them being caught. So I'm saying you have to make it very, very difficult for the pre-deal thieves. And let me tell you, I personally, and I've been really lobbying for this issue, I think the same importance that has been placed on scamming and other crime needs to be placed on pre-deal larceny, not because it is an issue that affects farmers. Yes, we should just ignore it. And I really think that the government, the community, everybody need to really take the matter of pre-deal larceny seriously, implement the measures, and ensure that the justice system works, and ensure that there's swift, accurate, and decisive judgment, and make sure that when you steal from the farmers, there's a fund that is there, that when the person is caught, then he knows that he has to pay for the crime.
As of August 2019, no marketing company will purchase cherry coffee from farmers who are not registered. It's hoped the coffee registration process will eliminate the issue of stolen coffee crops being sold to unsuspecting buyers and help the deprived thieves of market shares.
In addition to that, in terms of the registration, we can also implement a crop insurance scheme, right, which has been absent for the last 12 years. When you have a registered database, you can go to a broker, you know the supplies, you know the clearinghouse, and you will be able to provide a structured crop insurance scheme that can support the farmers. So the Jamaica Coffee Exporters Association is really supporting JACRA, and we're making a special appeal to all the farmers to make sure you are registered, because come August 1, 2019, if you are not registered, none of the 18 producers or marketing companies will be able to purchase cherry coffee from you. And what we're saying, if you are not registered, what should you do? Call JACRA, call your preferred or any one of the marketing company, and ensure that they lead you to that process to start the registration program.
Join me tomorrow, same time, same place, when we will look at some of the measures being adopted to reposition Jamaica's Blue Mountain coffee on the global market. For PBCJ News, I'm Marlon Samuels.